Oh my god, it is the Cavedweller Clash
What?
Strixhaven season finals. Are you pumped?
I am so pumped.
Well, you're either watching live on Twitch or Undead on YouTube right now. I am Nathaniel, aka the underscore Ida on Twitch, and this is Zach, aka Swords and Statutes on Twitch. And wow, after 8 grueling weeks of Curiosity Tournament, we have cut to our top 7. And yesterday we had our biggest Oozer tournament.
It was really big.
Really big. Once again, thank you for staying up late, Zach. I know it went a little bit longer and it was a little
Yeah,
bit more intense than what you were expecting. And
it
I
really
will
was.
apologize to your wife because you could not make her quinceanera. Quinceanera?
Yeah.
Um, so wait, that sounds weird.
that makes it sound like I'm a pedophile.
Her niece's quinceanera. Coincidence. Okay. Anyway, here we are, ready. We've been working hard all morning to get the best coverage
Yeah.
set up. All of the sound, all of the graphics, all of the prizes, everything. But before we go into that, if you have not ever watched a single episode or a video of Curiosity and you are a dumb butt idiot face and have no idea how this format works, Swords, can you explain just a brief detail?
Well, you know what? You know what? I can. Oh, here we go. Oh, here's our format rules. It's a very easy to understand format though, because Curiosity is the most affordable, the most accessible format in Magic. It is a 40 card minimum format played using the most recent set of standard Magic cards. In that 40 card minimum deck, we have rarity restrictions. You must have 2 rare or mythic cards, singletons of those, and then you must have 6 uncommons with a maximum of 2 copies of any one card. The rest of your deck can be filled out with commons with a maximum of 4 copies of any given card, and then basic lands. We do have a sideboard that is 8 cards, and there's no real rarity restrictions per se. So like you can have 8 rares in your sideboard as long as they are all singleton. Similarly, you can have 8 uncommons in your sideboard as long as you are not exceeding 2 copies of any one uncommon. For Strixhaven, we had a lot of fun with it because the Mystical Archive, which was the sort of supplementary aspect of it, all of those cards were legal at the rarity at which they were printed in the Mystical Archive. So that added a lot of variety to the format.
Well, so what kind of format are we doing today? It is a sorry, thank you for explaining that.
Oh,
I
of
wasn't
course.
just zoned out.
No.
Never
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
Never happens. But what kind of format is this in the finals? Yeah, so it was a grueling 8-week process. We kind of went over that. Got cut to the top 7. Got an 8th player last night, and it is a double elimination, best
Double.
of 3, double dragons, double trouble,
Yeah.
boil and bubble. Um, and so we have there's probably like 6 rounds, 7 rounds total, depending on what's going on.
Last season was 6 rounds.
Last season 6 rounds, so sit tight. Probably like a 4-hour event. If you're on YouTube right now, I'm probably gonna cut it by each game so you can easily digest it.
That's right.
But most importantly, we are raising funds for the Cavedweller Clash. Crowned Cavedweller winner gets to get the money to an animal shelter in their area.
That's right. And we have international players. So it's something where your donation can help animals, cats, dogs, lizards around the world. And making a donation is super easy. If you're watching on Twitch, you can donate using the donate function on either my stream, twitch.tv/swordsandstatutes, or Nathaniel's stream, twitch.tv/the_ida. We both have panels with cats on them that say donate. That's where you want to go. Or you can go to paypal.me/curiositymtg. That is down below. There's a little bar, or maybe it's up for Nathaniel. Mine's below. And you can go there and give directly. We'll also have that linked on the YouTube video. So yeah, and again, Team Cat has given $50 to sort of start that off. Last season we raised $100. So hopefully we can beat our record. So we'll see how that goes.
$100.01.
Yeah, that's it. That's all we need.
That's our goal. Well, great. We've spoken a lot. So we are going to go into round number 1, and we are going to be watching the first seed EnsignRedShirt, or EnsignRedShirt. Ensign.
Yeah, we were making that thing past tense the whole season.
Because whenever I think about it, they're the dead people, the guys who just die. Anyways, EnsignRedShirt versus the crowd favorite, biggest Oozer challenger, Naltex. So we will be watching that in just 1 second. Here we go.
Oh.
All right, here we are, round 1 of the finals. It is the biggest Oozer, Naltex, trying to get into the finals of this tournament versus EnsignRedShirt. Now, let me fix some stuff on my end, but tell us a little bit more about this stuff while I'm doing this.
So we know that both of these are heavy aggro decks. Joey, which is Naltex, the biggest Oozer, he won last night with a very quick Lorehold deck. But Andrew is bringing back this Silver Quill build that has done him quite well in the past couple weeks. So we see Andrew sort of off to an early start here. Getting Killian down, but with Joey having Twin Scroll Shaman already out, that's going to make potential blocks a bit harder. But Killian already up to a 5/5 lifelink.
We definitely have seen Killian get out of control this tournament. When Killian dies, sometimes Killian, the opponent, EnsignRedShirt, will have 30 life, 40 life. So not a great matchup for the biggest Oozer to come in out. But hey, it is what it is. That's what happens when you are the Oozer. You have to face the best.
Closing statement, getting a cost reduction there because of Killian's static ability and slamming in for 6. Joey's not looking too hot right here. We're seeing why he's the Oozer.
Whoa, don't push him while he's down. Yeah, I mean, going into this, especially with not playing much this later in the season and having to get into the finals by, being the Oozer, I'd, almost always expect to not, displace the first seed. And I think in almost all of our tournaments, first place has won round 1.
Yeah, it's something where I think you're right. It has been every season that's the case. But man,
actually no, because Clausies was first place last season, and he pooped out real quick. So
very true.
These are lives. But hey, look, we have a 4/5 versus a 7/7. So this 4/5 has double strike, but this 7/7 is gonna gain a net of
7.
Gonna pretty much net a lot of life. You need to have 2 creatures on the battlefield to block it. So
you almost could say it's nothing but net.
Nothing but net. Well, the total net is -1. But, who's counting? Okay. Okay. So we are seeing a thing. I think here's the thing is I think it's aggro versus aggro. And one of these decks is a little bit finer tuned. The Orator's coming out.
Andrew gonna drop the Orator, but I feel like either he has 3 flyers in hand, all of which are better options right now. Joey only has 2 life left, and yeah, that was the optimal play of going Inkling Summoning and Orator just to get a lot of flying action.
And if you don't know much about Magic, you're my parents at home. One player has 2 life and the other player has 30. Sometimes that's not always accurate on who is winning, but currently, yes, it is super accurate on telling us who is in. Okay, who is, probably going to win this game. Interesting attack, probably have a pump spell, and the answer is no. Or
so the Orator had double strike there.
Double strike.
So it would have been able to. Well, actually, no, that had 3. I'm doing math wrong. Joey can go ahead and take the L. Let's see. Let's see what Joey's sideboard looks like. While we see Kang going ahead and they are thinking.
EnsignRedShirt.
Oh, it's not Kang.
Kang
this
is a different player.
Shirt.
But that's okay. It happens.
Yep. I'm scattered this morning. This afternoon. What day is this? Joey, though, has 3 Expanded Anatomy, 2 Expel, Environmental Science, a Mascot Exhibition, and an Igneous Inspiration. Igneous Inspiration is the only non-lesson, which is a card that you can pull from your sideboard.
What about Expel? Is Expel also a lesson?
Expel, yeah, correct. Very true. So a lot of removal. So I'd expect to see that coming in.
Yeah, the expels are, once again, Joey is running my deck that I made. The expels were in the sideboard to take out fractal tokens who get too big for you. Not the greatest sideboard versus an aggro. And here we go. We have a Killian.
That's a great hand to open up with.
Oh, that's a beautiful hand. That's a hand you'll take to your mama.
You say, Mom, I made you a cake. It's made out of these cards.
And she will say, oh, my boy, my special boy. So it says spells cost 2, that target a creature you control costs 2 less. So if you cast Closing Statement on your end step, it only costs 2. Is that correct?
I think it's.
Or does it only cost 1?
Check. I think it would only cost 1. Let me confirm though.
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out.
Oh, is it about to fire off?
Oh, are we gonna fire? And yeah, it's 2. It's because it's colored mana, I'm guessing.
Ah, okay.
That's why Convoke always confuses me, because Convoke doesn't count. It doesn't care about color mana. Is that Convoke? No, what's the thing where you tap creatures instead of...
That's Convoke.
Okay.
Yeah. So Guiding Voice to learn for an Expanded Anatomy. We see where Joey's going here, trying to get a bigger Shaman. But being able to give that Killian Vigilance, I don't know if Joey's going to be able to surpass this.
Oh, well, he's got Sparring Regime. So he has his one of his rares that is pretty powerful. So maybe he'll be able to tick some damage out of his opponent.
Again, Sparring Regiment was the only card that was suspended this season.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing it like get down and be able to be played again just shows how powerful it can be. That was a sentence.
Oh, it was a good sentence. E for effort. Now, it's such a good card, and I'm surprised that we're not seeing more of it since it came back.
It is in a couple of lists. I think it's in at least 2 lists.
Okay.
Queenie Eerie is also playing it. And I know she is. There may be one others.
Okay.
But yeah, so it is back in force.
Back in forth and back in force.
Environmental Science is going to gain Joey a bit of life, but looks like Redshirt's going to win this turn unless Joey can get another creature down.
Yeah. Having a creature would be great. Having anything really would be great. Now you see in Redshirt's hand, he has 2 more flyers. So this is pretty much it for our Crowned Cavedweller of season. Zendikar Rising season is going to go out to the losers bracket.
Yeah, so it's something where Joey's not totally out of it. We know that Joey's a big fan favorite. He's our fan favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he just gets taken out. We will see.
Taken out to lunch, where he will have to also pay the bill. But talking about bills, we are raising donations. So the winner of this event does not win money, exactly, but they win money to give to the animal shelter of their choice. Most likely it would be in their backyard, but who knows? Let's see how much we have raised so far. It is $50 from Team Cat.
Wow.
From Team Cat.
That's right.
You said that like you were surprised.
I was so surprised.
Scared.
But that's right. Team Cat is giving $50 to the pot. And if you're interested in helping local animal shelters, which could be anywhere in the world, I mean, or well, not anywhere, but we have competitors, international competitors, and so if you're wanting to help local animals locally around the world,
if you just want to help out animals, if animals are what you want to help out, then you're a great person. And if you don't want to help out, then you can go to hell.
That's right.
And unless you're a sponsor and you don't like us saying things like go to hell, you can always sponsor us and give us money next season.
That's right. We're always looking for sponsors. You can email us at curiositymtg@gmail.com. We don't ask much of sponsors. We would love for you to give some money to charity.
Mm-hmm.
That looks great on your taxes. I can't say that. We're not a 501c.
Yeah.
Yet. Yeah, if you're a business that is tangentially related to either gaming or animals
or streaming or living.
Yeah. If you want to live, you can want to give to pets.
What if we had a bunch? Listen to this. This is what we should do. We should reach out to survival companies, like the people who are like I can make a knife out of an elk bone, because because they live like cave people.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Yes.
I was watching this video on YouTube, and it's this guy who was on one of those survival shows, where they get sent to Antarctica or something and see how long they can survive. And it's just like, you think can you make a knife with a blah? Oh, could. Can you make a lighter? Definitely. And he's just like, you take the butt juices of a penguin and, just random crap like that. And it's great. So you should, so donate to us.
Right.
And we'll be right back with the round two and round one, like updates. See who moves on and see who went into the losers bracket.
Yeah.